This 27-year-old boxer has claimed that they made $45 million from sales of his brand in January alone, which is astounding given the issues they've had with stock and delivery, particularly in the UK. You won't believe who owns this particular brand, and to your surprise, we've added this boxer on our list of billion-dollar brands created by boxers. In the world of boxing, this $45 million is just a rookie number. You might be shocked to find out how boxers and fighters are earning a massive amount of money just by creating multi-billion-dollar brands. Boxing is a sport that's produced some of the greatest athletes in history. From Muhammad Ali to Mike Tyson, boxers have captured the public's imagination with their skills and their charisma. While there have been many boxers who have achieved great success and fame inside the ring, very few of them have gone on to create billion-dollar brands. However, there are a few notable exceptions. In this video, we'll take a closer look at some of these boxers and the brands they've built. Stay tuned. Number 5. Game Up Nutrition, Nick and Nate Diaz. Those who are familiar with the UFC won't likely be shocked to learn that Nick and Nate Diaz have established a premiered CBD business. According to the direction of the company's founders, Game Up Nutrition provides a range of CBD products, all of which are organic and vegan. The business offers a huge selection of CBD oils, hemp flowers, and pre-rolls. Although it might not be as well known as some of the other fighter-owned businesses on this list, the Diaz brothers' devoted fanbase unquestionably lends the enterprise strong support. After their respective fights in 2021, both men's futures inside the cage are still up in the air. While Nick now seems more likely to continue fighting inside the octagon, Nate seems as though he may be soon battling outside the UFC. Despite being on the losing end, Diaz earned a staggering $2 million for his UFC 202 fight, which was a record for him. Also, he's earned a sizable sum of money by taking home the second highest post-fight bonuses and winning the Fight of the Night bonus honors 8 times. In UFC 244, Diaz defeated Jorge Masvidal, earning $520,000. The total amount of Nate Diaz's career earnings is $4,891,000. With his endorsement arrangement with the world's largest sportswear company Reebok, he receives $20,000 for each fight. Nate also serves as the official spokesperson for Lodi Vintners, a California-based winery, and has been featured on some of their billboards. Nate explains his lack of activity in the UFC in an interview with MMA journalist Ariel Helwani by saying he didn't need to fight because he has other business enterprises to make money. Number 4. Furosity by Tyson Fury. Early last year, the heavyweight boxing champion debuted his Furosity line. Early in 2022, Tyson, the WBC heavyweight champion, debuted his Furosity clothing brand after signing an exclusive contract with Iceland. The beverages come in 4 flavors and have the same amount of caffeine as 2 cups of coffee. Sour Cherry Knockout, Sour Apple Punch, Blue and Black Raspberries, and the original. The same flavor chewing gum and ice sticks have both been introduced by Tyson. Tyson's drink comes in sleek black and crimson packaging with a portrait of his face on it. It's placed next to the claim that Furosity packs a serious punch, unlike my opponents. It's about tackling your day head-on and living each minute to the fullest. You can't bottle that emotion. I then placed it in a can. The beverage has received conflicting internet reviews since its release. While some fans adore them, others choose the prime beverages. One person wrote on Twitter, "Tyson Fury's Furosity Black and Blue Raspberry is the finest energy drink around, not sure whether he helped make it or simply put his name on it." Number 3. Louisiana-style hot sauce, Dustin Poirier. Before his second and third fights with Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier's Louisiana hot sauce was a startling business idea. These days, a variety of sauces with varying amounts of heat are offered. Although changing his views before the trilogy's final battle, McGregor gave the sauce a positive assessment. American professional mixed martial artist Dustin Poirier is the creator of the well-known hot sauce brand Louisiana Style. The fiery and intense aromas of Poirier's native Louisiana served as the inspiration for the sauce. The hot sauce was made by Poirier in collaboration with a local Louisiana sauce manufacturer and has a combination of cayenne and jalapeno peppers, as well as garlic and other seasonings. Hot sauce connoisseurs and admirers of Poirier's fighting career both love the sauce. The Good Fight Foundation, a nonprofit organization founded by him that supports charity groups in Louisiana and all over the world, receives a share of the money generated from the sales of Louisiana-style hot sauce. The end result shines out as a special undertaking that honors Poirier's journeys as a native of Louisiana. The Good Fight Foundation, which seeks to give 300,000 meals to needy families in southern Louisiana, receives the proceeds from the sale of the item. After losing to Charles Oliveira in December of last year, Poirier hasn't faced anyone since in his octagon career. He still ranks among the world's best lightweights after losing that fight. Fans will have to wait and see what Dustin Poirier's future holds for both himself and his hot sauce. Number 2. Prime by KSI and Logan. Lengthy lines, consumer fighting, and even headlong falls into shells. That's what the drink Prime Hydration, marketed by the YouTubers KSI and Logan Paul, has prompted in UK stores. Since its release, it's become a phenomenon online due to the hype around its restricted UK distribution. Although KSI disputes that limiting the drink's availability was an intentional marketing gimmick, the outcome of maintaining its scarcity has been predictable. It's marketed as a sports drink and the product of a partnership between KSI, actual name Olajide William Olatunji, and Logan Paul, two former boxing opponents. The two, who together have more than 40 million YouTube subscribers, assert that the drink's many flavors promote hydration. The wild response to Prime has been unbelievable, according to KSI, who told BBC Newsbeat that he and Logan honestly didn't anticipate it. Eddie Hammerman, a marketing specialist, claims that despite the promotion's unexpected degree of success, it was well planned. You can't build demand overnight, and buzz doesn't develop overnight either. They spent months doing this. It takes months to complete, and it's been quite clever, he says to BBC Newsbeat. The two Prime founders are extremely adept at marketing, according to KSI, and spreading the word hasn't been an issue because of their enormous profiles. The beverages have the expected elements, according to specialist dietitian and sports nutritionist Dr. Linya Patel. There is coconut water in it, however, not as much sugar as in typical sports drinks. Electrolytes are minerals that the body might lose via perspiration, and Prime also includes them. There's definitely a place for it if you're working out really hard. As Prime continues to fly off store shelves all around the world, Logan Paul has revealed the astounding statistics underlying its remarkable popularity. When questioned for the statistics underlying Prime, he replied, "Do you need the figures? All right. We made $110 million in retail sales in the first year." The YouTuber turned wrestler verified the actual sum after a little pause. "Excuse me, I'm sorry, retail sales of $250 million and internal gross income of $110 million. The 27-year-old then revealed that they made $45 million from Prime sales in January alone, which is astounding given the difficulties they've had with distribution and supply, particularly in the UK. Kyle Sandilands, the radio broadcaster, was visibly stunned by the statistic before Paul emphasized the value of marketing. Number 1. Proper Number 12 Irish Whiskey, Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor's Proper Number 12 Irish Whiskey may be the most prosperous brand a UFC fighter has ever owned. He and his associates sold Proximo Spirits, their controlling ownership in the company last year, for an amount that was reportedly as high as $600 million. This demonstrates how prosperous the company McGregor and his colleagues were able to establish is. Given his rich Irish roots and the nation's enduring love for whiskey, the business is a logical fit for the notorious. Also, the company gives generously to first responders throughout the globe. One of the best-paid athletes in history, Conor McGregor, discovered another opportunity to increase his income with Proper Number 12. Although he may no longer have a majority stake in the company, McGregor is still obviously connected to it and frequently appears in its advertisements. Proper Number 12 was valued at $200 million in 2019, only a year after its debut. The popularity of the brand can be linked to McGregor's enormous fan base and his active engagement in whiskey promotion. The brand has had great success in the US, where it's established a significant presence in the fiercely contested whiskey industry. The spirits industry reported that in 2020, Proper Number 12 sold more than 200,000 cases of whiskey in the US, more than 2.4 million bottles total, with more than $200 million in sales. The popularity of Proper Number 12 has also sparked a number of well-known alliances and partnerships. For instance, the company collaborated with the American convenience store operator 7-Eleven in 2020 to release a special edition bottle. The success of Proper Number 12 is a testament to the influence of celebrity branding and the value of successful marketing in creating a brand. So that's all for today's video. We've seen how these athletes have leveraged their fame, charisma, and business savvy to build successful companies that have become household names. Their stories serve as inspiration for aspiring entrepreneurs and remind us of the power of hard work and determination. We hope that this video has shed some light on the incredible business acumen of boxers and given you some insight into the strategies that have led to their incredible success. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to our channel for more insightful content. Don't forget to leave a comment below and let us know which boxer branded product is your favorite. See you in the next video.